Hey, it's Sarah, and here's my quote of the day. Death is not the greatest loss in life. The greatest loss is what dies inside while still alive. Never Surrender by Tupac Shakur. Which leads me to my question of the day. Can a murderer or gangster create a good example for people to live by? The reason why I brought up this question is because I'm such a big fan of Tupac, and a lot of times when I bring him up and say how he has inspired me in one way or another, a lot of people have something bad to say about it, like, oh, well, he had what was coming to him, and, this, that, and the third, and I think that's absolutely ignorant and wrong, and I want to prove that point today. My first point is this. Tupac engaged in dangerous behaviors, yet his picture is on so many people's walls, including mine. It's because Tupac reached to our hearts with words we understood. So, why do I say that? Because no matter what he did in his life, no matter what bad examples he set, he was able to reach to so many different people and better so many people's lives, um, including my own. And one of the most powerful things I think Tupac has ever said is such a popular thing is that he felt as if he was a rose that grew from concrete. And when people pass him by, instead of looking at him and saying, wow, like, look at that rose that grew from the concrete, they looked at him and said, damn, look at that flopped leaf, or look at that, and of course it's not the exact words of what he said, but it really touched my heart, and it made me realize that people need to look at people for where they came from and how far they come as opposed to where exactly they are. And that the youth does need more attention from the adults and more inspiration from them, and he did that. So regardless of what he did, not saying it's right or wrong, but regardless, he reached out to so many people and put it in a way that youth was able to understand and relate. And that's something a lot of people can't do. My second point is people like Gandhi led a peaceful life. But if someone tries to kill me, I'll defend myself. Just like I wouldn't carry a gun around. We don't have to do what our examples say and do all the time, but we can relate and learn from them while filtering what's best for us. In case that didn't make sense, what I meant by that was people always say, well, what about Gandhi, Martin Luther King? They led such great lives, and then they came and, made this example for us, and now we're following people like Tupac. Well, no, we can follow Gandhi. We can follow Martin Luther King. We could follow Tupac. We could follow stuff that 50 Cent might say. You know what I'm saying? Because we filter what we know to be right and wrong and do what's best for our lives. That doesn't mean that somebody can't influence your life in such a great way that you want to have his picture up on the wall and you want to say, somebody helped change my life in this way. And like I said in there, Tupac, people say, oh, he carried guns around. I wouldn't do that, but I damn sure believe most of the words he said, right? Gandhi wouldn't hit back for anything, believe that that was wrong, but somebody hits me and, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna fight. So that's just pretty much how I feel about that. It's taking it and filtering it for yourself. So the answer to my question would be yes. And to refresh your memory, the question of the day was, can a murderer or a gangster create a good example for people to live by? Yep. This doesn't mean that everybody needs to go out and do horrible things, because obviously that's not good, that's not right. However, I do feel like some things that they say may be valuable to us in our lives. And no matter who the person is, no matter what they do, take what you know is right, filter it to apply to your life, and learn. So that's what I have to say today. Tell me if you agree. And I didn't mean like, those crazy ass people that be molesting people and all that shit. No, we can't learn from them no matter what they say. I understand that. So yeah.